Hey everyone, today you can see on my table Milwaukee not gun, and this one the anvil is really wobbling, so let's open it and try to check what we have inside here. Okay, let's check the gear. The gear looks good, the armature of course dirty. A lot of dust and dirt here, that's not good for the tool. Okay. Okay, and the customer told that the tool is working, but the anvil here is not spinning around. I have to let it on. It's spinning, so maybe it just cannot work normally on the load. Okay, and of course we have the problem, our anvil was all wobbling here. The new housing here, because when you put the anvil it all wobbles inside here. That's definitely not good. The anvil itself started to crack. Okay, but now the customer told that the tool don't have the power. Of course we need to wash it here. Okay, let's check the bearing. The bearing here spins, looks good. Okay, we have the gears, definitely need to be washed. We have the bearing here inside, it's good. So basically I can think that the tool doesn't have the power because the anvil is standing incorrectly. Okay, I will put this aside now, and now we have the small problem. We can see the label is damaged. So what can we do here? Okay, some signs of wear and tear. Okay, definitely. Okay, so if it's no label here, we can go to the sticker here and we have 477708, so add 4000 in the front. I'll show you. Okay, let's go in the Google. Milwaukee 4000 477708 parts. And we have M18 FMTIW2P12, and we can check the spare parts view for this one. Okay, got a little bit bad, so it's a 63 parts. Okay fellows, good replacement parts, so we can start assemble this bad boy. Of course I have cleaned it a little bit, and now we need to assemble it. So I will put some grease here on the spring. I will grease the gears. I will not go very hard on gears. Greasing the washer, and in the end I will grease the hammer itself. Now I want to mount the gear, check if everything is good. Everything looks nice here. Okay, so I have the anvil. I will just lubricate it. We'll put some grease here. Of course, I have lost the pins. That's a good lesson. I can grease the pins and then put the washer. Okay. Now I will put some grease here and inserting the washer on the grease. Now it will hold better. Okay, now we want to grease our hammer here. Don't go very hard with the grease here. Okay, what we want to do now, we're going to put some grease on the sides of the housing. Okay, have it. What I have did here, I have changed my gloves, and that's because the housing is new and I don't want to get it all greasy. Okay, let's check. Can we fit our gear here? You can see how nicely gear goes down, and as we greased the gears before, the grease will go around the gear. Of course, we have a housing here. I'm just closing it, cleaning some grease, and I will leave it for now. Of course, now we have the motor and the switch. I have cleaned it a little bit, honestly not much. Okay, just making sure for the wired battery terminal and the switch that everything is in a place. The mode changer, the direction changer, sorry, not the mode. Okay. Now we have our hammering case. I will clean the grease from here. Okay. As you can see we have the grooves for the wires here. So of course our job is to keep the wires in this groove. There's my connection. And connecting it. Okie dokie, okie dokie. I'm getting the wires in a position. Maybe I will hold it a little bit like that. Putting the red and the black wires down. Pressing the connection into the housing. Making sure that our both wires are in a gap for them to be. You can slightly press them in with a screwdriver. Okay. Now we can check for the field. It's in place. It seems to be in place. We have lifted the switch a little bit. Okay, the switch is moving, so we can try to close the housing, and the housing closes nicely. Okay, now we can check the anvil. It's not wobbling anymore, everything is spinning around, so we will go with the housing. We have two long screws, they are going to a handle. Okay, now we have the armature. Cleaned it a little bit too. Just getting the armature gear in, closing the housing. And that's all, we have assembled it. Now we need to try to test it. Okay, looks nice. I love it. So it was easy repair. Thank you for watching. If you have questions, feel free to write in the comments. And for now, just bye.